Hello, good day viewers. Welcome to another mathematics presentation. So in this presentation, we are answering this question 5 right here. So this is a question coming from computer and the calculator. That's the topic. So this question came in mathematics paper 2 for 2023 for GCE candidates. So the question reads, the program below is given in the form of a pseudocode. So this is the program that is given in form of the pseudocode. So we have our question right here. Draw a corresponding flowchart for the information given above. So we need to draw the corresponding flowchart for this information that they have given us above. So when you look at this program, okay, when you look at this pseudocode, here there is the beginning of the program. There is begin, then there is enter, then there is if n less than 0, then display error, n must be positive, else sum equal to n divided by 2 times open square bracket 2 times a plus in brackets n minus 1 close times d close square bracket. And if, then display sum, then end of the program. So how can we show this information using the flowchart? So in order for us to be able to show this information, there are some symbols that we must know. So we have the oval shape symbol. So this symbol presents beginning of the program. We can say begin, also end of the program, or we can say start or stop. Okay, this shape. Then we also have a parallelogram which looks like this. Okay, so we also have a parallelogram which will look like this. So in this parallelogram now, that is where now we can insert. Okay, so you can see here there is enter. So this is where now you say enter whatever what they have given you. So here enter n. Okay, then apart from this symbol, we also have a diamond shape, okay, or a rhombus, which looks like this one. So this is a decision box. So this is a decision shape where decisions are made, statements, okay? So you can make statements, is this greater than this? Is this less than that? Okay? So this is the statement shape where decisions are being made, like there is this one. If n less than 0. So this statement, you need to put it here where you write is n less than 0, even put a question mark. So because it's a decision, it will give us the yes and the no. Okay, then apart from that, we can also use these arrows to present the what? The shapes. Then from here, we also have a rectangle. So this rectangle, it's an action box. This is where now we can show the action or the formula. So if you are talking about maybe area of a circle, this is where we say area equal to pi r squared. You enter the formula here. So this is just an action box. Then, so you must know these shapes, okay? So let's look at the question now. So the question is saying we need to draw a corresponding flowchart for the information given above. So we have the beginning of the program here. So we're going to start with we'll say we will use an oval shape, okay? So we are going to use an oval shape like this. Then here we write begin, okay? So from here you need to indicate the arrow like this. So what's next? There is enter n. So remember the shape where you need to insert is a parallelogram, okay? So we are going to draw our parallelogram like this. So here you are going to say enter n. I hope you are following here. Then you also connect like this. So what's coming after this? There is this one, which is saying if n less than 0. Okay, so this is a statement which involves a decision. So we are going to use the decision shape, which is this rhombus right here. Okay, remember I was explaining. So they are saying if n, so we are going to say, you make a statement here, is n less than 0, even put a question mark here. If n less than this. So they are saying display error, n must be positive. So you're going to remember this is a decision box, so this side it will have a yes. Okay, again here you will need to put the parallelogram shape again. Okay, so we will just write what is here. We will use display, so you write here display error n must be positive. Okay, n must be positive. So since there is a yes here, we can even have a no here. We say no. So now let's look. If it's a no, then else sum is equal to this. Okay, so now this will be written in the action box. So which one is the action box? What did I say? The action box is the rectangle. This is the action box. So in this action box, you start writing from here. Just write the word sum equal to this. You copy the formula. Okay, so you just write sum equal to. So just copy the way it is. Okay, you just copy the way it is, which is n divided by 2. Okay, then times, open a square bracket, 2 times, then we say a plus, so I'm just copying the formula the way it is, open bracket, n minus 1, we cross, then times d, close square bracket. So this formula here is this one, which is right here. Okay, then after this there is and if. So this is just a statement which will come before you write the display here. Okay, so now the display, which shape do we use for display? It's the parallelogram. Okay, it's the parallelogram. So again we connect with an arrow here. Okay, then we can write our parallelogram like this. So forgive the way I'm drawing these shapes. So and then so what is here? They said display sum. So that's what we're just going to write here. We just say display sum. Then from here, what's coming after display sum? There is ending of the program. So if we use this one to begin, we use the same oval shape for ending the program. So we're going to write it here. Then we can even write end. Now this is the flowchart that we are going to have. So now for this one, since you said the display error n must be positive, so this one now there will be an arrow which will come all the way down here. Okay, and it will come here, this arrow. I hope it's clear. You even indicate like this. So this now makes your flowchart to be what? Complete. Okay, so this is the answer. So you can see that it's very, very easy. Okay, as long as we are just following through. So this is how we can answer this question. So we have written from the pseudocode to the flowchart. Again, they can give you this flowchart and they ask you to write it in the pseudocode form. You're just going to write like this. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. We've come to the end of our short presentation. This has been your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. Bye-bye.